pretty long way, eh?
So, where to now? There's definitely something here. I'm sure of it.
Oh, wow.
I can get stronger still. I know it.
I don't remember what my elements coverage is. So we double up on wind, but that's kind of lame because I'm pretty sure... Do any combos finish with ice? I don't think any combos... Hold on, I could be remembering that wrong. Wind, ice, ice. Okay.
I am at your service.
And remember, Boreas, I still need to do all this junk. Need to go buy a bunch of seafood, bunch of sweets, bunch of drinks. Might just go do that, actually. It's super easy to do. Oh my goodness, my dog thinks I'm hiding a treat. Oh no. Okay. Nothing happened. We're fine. Okay, nothing happened.
Let's go.
So, where to now?
Okay. Meat is one of them, so we'll just buy all the cheap meat. Give me your cheap meat, boyo.
This is...
Let's just make sure that's working. Oh yeah,
Can I have some pirate cooked food in return?
9 more. Stood up for a second and was just spamming the A button the whole time. Why is the stream bit rate not looking so good? Oh, no, it's stabilizing.
This
Okay, I wasn't keeping count. Perfect.
Can I have some pirate cooked food in return?
So, 14 veggies. They're a veggie vendor. Oh yeah, it's the one I own. My dog is being very weird right now.
This
oh, whoops. Oh well, whatever. It's just a steak that I don't need.
My support skills are also first
So let's
rate.
see. 1, 2, 10, 15. 14 sweets. 14 seafood. Oh, there isn't a sweets vendor in this town, I think. So I'm pretty sure there isn't. I bet if I sold stuff, I might have enough money to buy that. Let's see, actually. Oh, for some reason I thought I had more goodies. Oh well. Now to find a dessert vendor. Oh, I don't know what you think. My dog thinks I'm hiding a treat from him or something, but I'm not. I gave you your chew. It's right here. Here it is. Another chew. Only one. Yes, the only one. That's the one you've been chewing on. All this time. There isn't another one.
That was a slog.
And from here?
Excellent. Now just spam through all these, and Boreas will be good to go. Most engaging gameplay. right?
Mmm.
Oh, I should have grabbed more of those when I was actually in Dormoth. But, or Torgoth, but the most satisfying part. Ah,
Everyone's
yes.
gonna be real grateful.
Oh. Hey, how's it going, Yuba? Just realized how easy it was to do all this, so. Oh. Didn't realize how good crits are for him. Do I have any that gives him... There we go. That was just a flat upgrade. Solid. My pup's freaking me out. My pup is like pacing around me and looking at me like I'm hiding a goodie from him up on a dresser or something, even though I've given him his chew. He's looking at me like I'm withholding information. What else was I gonna do? Oh, that's right. Let's now go back on Agate's deal. Grandia 2. I'm not familiar with that one. Good so far. It's good to know. Oi, where's my list? Oi, where's my list? I lost my list of the stuff Agate wants me to do for her. Well, don't mind my knuckles. I'm always really bad about holding them up to the mic. I'm popping them. Just to show how tough and cool I am. Pop on my knuckles when I'm gaming. Alright, so the next place to go are... Oh sweet, now these level 2 ones have bugs, so I just go to all of them. Grandia series is known for having a really fun battle system. If you're ever looking to get into older JRPGs, then I recommend giving them a look at some point. Good to know. Because if there's one thing when it comes to JRPGs in my backlog that I need to hit up, there's definitely the oldies that I haven't touched. Wonder where the Uriah one's at. I already got Final Fantasy 7 on my Switch and Chrono Trigger on my Steam. What do you want, puppy?
That was a slog. And from here?
I'm going to guess... Wait, what's this? Oh no, it is that one right there. That's the one I need to get to. Yeah, and that's why I picked those ones up, since they're, when it comes to old school JRPGs, those are the two
And from here?
I've heard the most about, so. Even though people say like to play through Chrono Trigger blind for the first time, I know that there's different routes and all that. And, well, not different routes, but like, there's all the different endings. So, I'm technically on Chapter 9, but I'm doing a bunch of side blade stuff, Wonder Toys. Welcome to the stream. But, and my pup is giving me some sass. You might hear him in the background. But, even though I've never played Chrono, and I could go through blind, I feel like I'll be very paranoid and want to play with the guide next to me, because when it comes to games like that, I want the absolute best ending. Just as I always want to see the happiest ending, you know?
There's definitely something here. I'm sure of it.
Yay, we got another stone. Yeah, we got Cutie Pie last stream, so I'm still figuring out how to best apply and use her. Though I do regret not going and getting her sooner. I'm the same way, I recommend it. There's some crazy things that happen. And I'm just amazed by like how such an old game was able to have multiple endings and things like that. Like that's the part I'm most excited for. And what I saw of the combat looks pretty fun and innovative for the time as well. Definitely seems like it was just way ahead of the era it came out in. Okay. I'm trying to hit up these stones. However, my doggy is next to me and he's very protruded. And so I'm going to see if he needs to go out or if he, or what's up with him. So Imagine that's him. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, he doesn't even need to go outside or anything. It's like I mentioned, he thinks that there's a treat or something I'm keeping from him and I'm hiding it somewhere. And so he's like very sure, because when I'm gone during the day, I put his like rawhide stick up on a shelf or something so he doesn't just sit there nodding all day and not eat his food and stuff. So he's pretty sure I'm like hiding it from him, but it's right there. You've chewed on it. You picked it up and dropped it. There it is. Nothing else up there. That's it. That's all there is, bub. Anyways, I just got done with most of the Legend of Heroes series. Shit ton of games, but it was well worth it. If you haven't added them to your backlog, I recommend them. Legend of Heroes. I haven't heard of those ones, so good to know. Try and remember them. I've had a few of them I've had a few of backlog games thrown at me during these streams, so it's hard to keep track of them all. Let's see. So there's 2 in Moradane. The Highlands. Isn't that this area?
Meh. Long journeys make Tora tired.
Where to, Master Bond?
Man, I wish I had one of those super gamer chairs that I could recline in. Just for when I'm doing these chill side things.
There's definitely something here. I'm sure of it.
Oh, can I just fast travel over to it? Yeah. No, not Old Factory. I think that's it. Chrono Trigger's music's gonna blow your mind. I know Trusty said that the composer for that game composed this game's music.
Just take a peek
So wait,
here.
Trails of Cold Steel come out the PC, the fan translation of Enno Yeski. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was reading chat. Don't. Oh, well, we're dead. I was trying to land on one of those. I was looking over at chat and walking precariously close to that ledge.
Function check complete.
We need to go back because I'm pretty sure it's still the fastest way to this point. We might be chapter 9 since I did so much blade stuff in the last stream. Also, I might have to restart the game entirely because the frames have been getting progressively worse. I know that sometimes that can happen with this game if you don't close and restart it every now and then. Also, I'm going to save because I just realized I don't want to... Maybe since I'm saving, I'll reboot the game. Because I definitely don't want something to happen and I have to go through all of Boreas's affinity chart again. Even though it was not like a big deal, it was just a bunch of pressing the A button. And half the game falling off of ledges most of the time just for the fun. I've mentioned, I think it was last stream, where I've played a lot of Final Fantasy XIV online. And the way they handle fall damage is that if you pass the point where... Oh, bye, Poppy. If you pass the point where you would have died, you instead just end up with like 1 HP, and it doesn't fully kill you. Of course, you might aggro an enemy, and that enemy comes and punches you, and you die. Dang it! Oh, we're fine. But, yeah, unfortunately, it's got me. Oh, son of a... It's right there. Okay, so travel to the bridge, drop down.
Let's go.
I never liked that you can't die from falling in XIV personally. I love it, because when I was in some of the more... in the Dragon Song zones and whatnot, or Heaven's Ward, I mean, it just... not have to worry about finding a way down, since I didn't have flying yet, I'd just jump off a cliff and I'd be okay. Did I have PlayStation? I have Vivit for 14 on my PS5. I want to eventually get my keyboard and mouse set up, but I'd love to play it. They just announced a new expansion today. My opinions on XIV are biased as hell. Well, I'm new to XIV. I started playing it late last year, and because I was my original plan, I've been playing WoW like my entire life. Well, not my entire, but most of my life. See, I could like go down and probably walk over there, but I want to see if there's a way to cheese it. But I don't think I can from here. I'd have to drop down from there and there. I messed up again. But originally, Final Fantasy 14, me getting into 14 was insurance in case Shadowlands, World of Warcraft Shadowlands wasn't good. But then I ended up liking it more than I liked WoW, so I just kind of stuck with it. And I've like barely touched Shadowlands, even though it's apparently pretty good. Especially, one thing that sucks is that it's really good for my main class and spec, so that sucks. But yeah, I just like 14 too much, so I'm sticking with it. I'm excited to see what the new expansion brings.
There's definitely something.
And hopefully
here.
they don't nerf the
I'm
samurai.
Sure.
Samurai damage is nice. If you want to tank in 14, I highly recommend Gunbreaker. Gunbreaker is so fun. Oh my gosh, the Gunbreaker is such a fun class. I saw a lot of people, and I have a buddy recommend Dark Knight, and Dark Knight's okay. I guess I haven't fully unlocked everything for it yet, but once you get all this stuff for Gunbreaker, Gunbreaker feels so nice, and it does so much damage for a Gunbreaker, or for a tank. So I love Gunbreaker. Highly, highly recommend Gunbreaker. But then if you just want to do that fat melee damage, Samurai's the way to go. Samurai is such a fun class. Oh, I love Samurai. Where's this at? The Aegis... Oh, the Aegis Hammer. Which one's the Aegis Hammer? I thought it was this one. Or no, is that over in this area? Which of these is the Aegis Hammer? I have no idea where I'm supposed to go for this one. Oh well, if I just warp in, it'll put a marker on my map, and that's fine. As lame as it sounds, I'm not familiar with that Roman numeral. I think that's 11, because that was the other MMO one. And this game since it was released back in 2003, which is 17 years of my life. Well,
So,
just 4 years short of half my life, which is insane to think about. It started WoW with Burning Crusade. I was just I wasn't even a teen yet. I was just... My brother talked it up to me. He's like, dude, I'm getting this game for us. It's called World of Warcraft. You can play as all these cool things. And I was like, wow. And fast forward years and years later of playing it and seeing different sides of it at a casual level and getting more into it, then realizing I didn't have that much fun with it anymore.
Where to now?
Not that I think that there's anything like super fundamentally wrong with it as an MMO or as a game. It's just that 14 filled certain things I wanted from the game that it didn't, so. Ouchie. But yeah, again, I'm excited for the new expansion because this will be my first time, you know, being there for the new expansion since I've been playing this game. Crazy because I remember being super young, teen, 03, 04. I remember seeing the announcement for WoW and thinking it was in a flop. Little did you know. There's a lot of fundamentally wrong with 11. Lol. Still love the hell out of it though. That was their first take on the MMOs, right? Because I didn't realize that they had done it before 14. Was 11 the only other one, or? Because I could have sworn that one of the ones between 14 and 11. So I think, if I remember correctly, between 14 and 11, like either 12 or 13, one of them was another online-ish game, and the other one was just a single-player traditional. It just wasn't as popular as the others. Yeah, it wasn't. It was broken in so many ways. That was the only other MMO they've released. Oh no, so it was. Okay. I could have sworn I thought there was another, but I guess I was misremembering. Aside from the original vanilla 14. Which is part of the reason that Final Fantasy 14 is so amazing to me, the fact it came back from that.
There's definitely something here. I'm
Oh,
sure.
is there agate? Well, this website I was looking at said there was, so there better be. Wait, what? Bugs? Oh, I didn't come to this one earlier. I skipped this one. You couldn't do anything solo in that game, even leveling literally everything required a party. In 11 or base 14? This loading's taking a minute. Yeah, I'm thinking I'd... Okay, well I don't need to fight that bug. In 11, okay. And yeah, I'm thinking that we're reaching that point where I might need to restart the game because I haven't fully closed out of it in a while. I think it's catching up since I know that it can have problems if you let it run for too long without doing that. Look at big old Boreas back there. And yeah, I actually wanted to try and get on before I did Xenoblade, and I was thinking of actually just doing a little stream of sitting and watching the trailer on stream, or the announcements on stream. But by the time I got home, was all set up, and could have been set up and everything. It had been going for a minute, so I was like, completely missed it. So just sat and watched normally by myself, and then logged onto the game actually and did a couple raid runs, and then switched over to this. I should go back and play 11 online on the PS2. That'd be so awesome. Considering it's an MMO on the PS2, very impressive. That's true, and the fact that they've kept it on consoles for PlayStation is, dang it, is pretty amazing. 11 is famous for some insane fights. The Pandemonium Warden was so long and tough, people were legit vomiting from it. And then there was Absolute Virtue, which people spent nearly 36 hours fighting and couldn't kill. Ugh. That's the grindiest of grindy MMOs. Sounds like. I know there's some lunatics out there nowadays who'd be all for that. All right, need to hit up 2 more: Leftharian Archipelago and Spirit Crucible. I love the grind. Lol. I think it's funny because MMOs have kind of conditioned me to grinding. So like, when I played Xenoblade 1 and I had to go off and do like little bits of grinding, it didn't really affect me that much because it was just like an hour or so of grinding as compared to all the grinding you have to do in WoW and a little bit in Final Fantasy 14. I don't feel like 14 there's too much grinding. At least at the pace I was going at, I guess. I'm the guy who caps characters in Dissidia. Whoa, what was that sound? Oh, so weird. What's this Isle of... It's on the Isle of Sleeping Remains. Have I been there? I don't know if I've even been there. Oh, and there's a new heart-to-heart here. Yeah, I think it's up on this side of the map I haven't been to yet. Let's go hit up that heart-to-heart, and then I'll find out where this next rock is. I'm old though, so that style of MMO is pretty much what I grew up with. That's something I'm... Well, I'm down to play some OG games and get when I eventually get to them. I'm not really someone who's down to play OG MMOs because they're a special breed of games that I'm not fully there for. I loved classic WoW, but I don't know. I think wait, what? What's this? Oh, what? This heart-to-heart's for what's his bucket? I didn't even realize that.
Okay. Make way for me. Okay, wow, this is something else.
EverQuest. Archeon's Call. I actually never heard of that one. Star Wars Galaxies, etc.
You'd better be happy.
Oh man,
now,
I'm so excited though for... I will definitely hop back on WoW for Burning Crusade servers. I cannot wait for classic BC servers. Gonna make a Blood Elf Paladin.
I must doubt the
That's when
tastes
Paladins
of the
started
one
getting
who
good.
deem this view
Once they
spectacular.
completely fixed them.
But surely you must agree that it's not terrible.
Well, perhaps a commoner would find it agreeable.
Excuse me? Commoner?
What a loser.
Oh, don't take it
Are they
so
doing BC
hard.
servers? So are they just running through Xbox? It seems like it defeats the purpose, lol. Yeah, no, like sometime early last year they sent out a survey to classic players asking them some little questions on how to proceed with BC. And there's been little more snippets here and there about it. So it's definitely coming. And talk is that they'll just do the OG trilogy, Vanilla, BC, Wrath, because those are the three that people want to go back to the most, which makes sense. Those are the most OG. I can't imagine a lot of people wanting to go back to Cataclysm, so as someone who's okay with Cataclysm, that's just how it is.
It is only natural that I should possess
After that,
more
the only other ones I would see there being enough demand for is maybe
sensibilities
Miss,
than your like.
since the class design in Miss was so good, but no. Rumor is, and it seems the most likely, they'll just stick to the OG trilogy and call it good there.
Prettier place to make Dagas happy.
I'm in the complete minority. I found Cata and Miss to be the height of WoW. I think Miss was the height in terms of class design. People were just perturbed by the pandas, but that was about it. I really loved the oriental aesthetic and everything.
Your kindness is
I
wasted.
thought it was really cool.
The manner of spectacular view I seek is not
Cataclysm I didn't have
simply
too many
happen
problems with, but that's just because it was casual. I heard that most of the beefs and problems were on like the rating side from people. And of course it's when the big class revamp happened. So we went from the OG classes to the new one. As in like, not just like having the old school talent trees. That's when we went to the really like basic cut down talent tree and all that stuff, which I understand because yeah, it was pretty rough at first. They've worked it out and made it a bit better since then, but it's definitely more fun going back to classic WoW and planning out your talents and choosing what you want to specifically fit the role and the way you want to play that class. So
Motivated.
the way it is now is that it's just
Your expectations
there's
seem
one,
misguided.
maybe two perks or skills or abilities you pick on each of those rows, and that's
Why
all you
should
ever
one
pick. You
such
don't
as
pick anything
myself
else.
be forced
Sure, it
to
was that way a little bit
expend
too with
precious
Classic, but there was a little bit of changes and things you would do for PvP, PvE, different things. Yeah. People said it better than me, but though I do miss Miss of Pandaria Blood Death Knight. Just never die.
Then that would be
Never
my
die.
driver's negligence,
And then
would
you
it not?
run into a protection paladin and just
In
have an
which
epic
case,
duel for
it
like
is the
10
driver
minutes.
who needs to be
to not
thoroughly
die.
motivated. It makes no sense that I should give my all while my driver is lacking.
Big shock. Tora never heard argument like that before.
My, I really had no idea that a blade could think that way. I don't have the words.
You really lord it over everyone, huh? Of course I do. I am the ruler of a nation.
Come again?
Dagas ruler of country? First Tora hear of it.
A blade can't be a king. That's not possible.
To be precise, I was king before I became a blade. Properly speaking, it is a crime for a mere driver to wield one of my standing. But it would be more terrible yet if my driver were to perish in battle.
I can't remember the name now, but Kata had this event where you went into the desert, into that desert dungeon area, and then that branched out to other dungeons. Hard to explain. Going on in my head as I remember it. Are you thinking of Caverns of Time?
But hang on. There's no way you can still have your past memories.
Whether I have memories or not.
Well, Caverns of Time was way before Kata. Caverns of Time was during BC, and then they added on to it in
what matters is that I
Wrath, and then I think Kata they added one or two.
No doubt, someday you will come across vestiges.
The desert zone that was added in Kata was, it starts with a U, but it's next to the place where Caverns of Time are. It's between Caverns of Time and, what's the... Silithus. It's between Silithus and the place where Caverns of Time are. Uldum? I think Uldum is the name. That was the new desert area they added in Kata.
You should be displeased. But to my good fortune, I now understand something.
And I had that raid where you fought the wind elements.
I have long wondered why you did not show me the respect I should rightfully command. To think that you had not recognized my noble lineage, my kingly presence. But now you see, yes? It is beneath me to exert myself in service to you. I will apply my full capabilities only when I myself see fit. Until such time, I trust you will take care of all
I'm
menial
remembering
tasks.
It in Canada because that was when I met some of my best WoW friends, lol.
Are we clear on
So my
that?
memories from the Caverns of Time mostly nostalgia.
Good. Now, okay.
I'm trying to remember when they added... Did they add any more to it in Kata? I'm kind of hung up on that because I know it was for sure BC and Wrath. No, they didn't do any in Kata. The way I can remember is I think back to all the dungeons and the asset and art quality, and none of them were on Kata standards by that time, so that's how I know. That was the other thing. I've been a solo player when I've played WoW, except for when I played Classic. Classic, I actually grouped up with people, made some friends, ran around, teamed up.
Where to, Master Pawn?
Oh, it is back over on that side. Shoot. Yeah, I'm guessing I have to run all the way up and around.
Off we go.
Where to, Master Pawn?
The one thing that I don't like about Classic and eventually BC servers is that there's no Death Knights. That was one thing I'm curious about, is when they do eventually Wrath servers, how they'll handle Death Knights. 'Cause even by the end of Wrath, Death Knights were still a little tuned up. It's nearly 11:30. Gotta decide if I keep working on my game or sit down and play some games before bed. Tough decision. To make a game or to play a game. What kind of game are you making? Or are you just playing through a game? I guess I should reiterate. I looked at that and assumed you meant developing. A JRPG.
Wow, world has many amazing places in it.
Data analysis
Wait,
indicates
it's not
we
showing me.
have not been
Oh,
here
duh!
before.
It's not showing me where they are on the map because I put agate away for that heart-to-heart cutscene.
I hope I'll live up to your expectations.
Okay. I mean, I'm already up here, so I'll just keep running all the way. That way I make the whole loop. Yeah, been 8 years in the making. Haha, nearly all of them writing the story. Life is tough with 3 children. Hey, gotta put in that work. Especially if you want to see things come to fruition. Yikes, this is precarious. Woo.
Wow! World has many amazing places.
Thank goodness I didn't twitch or anything and fall.
We have not been here before.
Dora,
Good
just
job,
take
Poppy.
a peek here.
Quite a bit.
In my experience,
That fog kind of just popped in. All good. Any goodies here? The chest. To be honest, I'm so sick of putting
Stay
field steals
frosty.
together that I'm not gonna. Don't care enough. So sick of having to change all my blades and whatnot for field steals. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish, let's see, we'll finish agate here in a little bit. That of my currently equipped blades, I don't think there's any of them I need to go and specifically do something to work on their affinity charts or quests or anything. I could finish Praxis in theory just so I have them. I might do. I feel like it'd be really fast and easy too.
Hey, look what I found. Let's
Alright,
never
where am I gonna have
stop
to go after this one?
exploring.
It's Spirit Crucible.
Even the darkest night is followed by a dawn.
Don't rush things. Plan your course of action.
What have we here?
Whee! Adventure!
Right, where's the thing I'm looking for? Is there a lower level to this that I didn't see? There might be. I'm guessing there might be caves. Might be caves. In these shells. That one looks like a cave. Oh crap, I'm actually gonna need Dark Mastery.
Archive match found.
Wait, where'd my other ancient wisdom come from?
Archive
Was it
match
pay room?
found.
It is good to
Oh, him.
dwell on
Okay.
the past
Got it all
from
under
time to
control.
time.
Man, I always hit the wrong buttons.
Hey! You can count on me.
Back to battle.
I'll shine on the front line too.
Use my power.
Oh man, I always have to go in and switch out all the blades.
I hope I'll live up to your expectations.
Readied for departure, Master.
Who was I even? Oh yeah, pay room.
Don't let me get rusty.
Okay.
Between the battle
Make
system
way
for about
for
a
me.
week, driving me nuts. That's the one reason I part of the like. That's probably the number one thing I'd struggle with if I was in charge of a game is balancing and battles on a number and work that I don't have a lot of experience in.
There's definitely something here. I'm sure of it.
Especially because I feel like I'd become super OCD about it. Right, one more for the level 2. One more for level 2, and then we get level 3, and we can wrap up this quest. I think the level 2 one is right up there. It's fun, but it gets old not seeing any real progress for a week straight. I think that's how it goes when you're having to just very slowly develop and build onto something. Takes a special kind of patience and dedication to stick to it. Really hope this one over here is the level 2. Oh, that's right. I was going to grab more dessert when I was started the stream in Argentium, or had to go back there earlier. Darn. Well, we're
There's
going back there
definitely
now.
something here. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Load, baby, load!
Long
I'm
journeys
definitely
make
OCD about
tourists.
it. I spend far too much time worrying about what the UI looks like, even though I know it's all going to be replaced as my artist finishes the assets. that's another thing too, yeah. I don't know, the more you talk about it, the more I think about all the different little things that would get me in a tizzy. I feel like my big problem too is I don't know about if you experience this at all, but like comparing it to existing games and how they do something. This NPC here has no idea what to do because we're all standing in her way. She's, oh, wait. Oh, she's getting there. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. She doesn't know what to do. It's a big, beautiful anime girl dancing like, oh, she pushes through. Okay. I was mostly just wanting to work on the specific blades that I like using, since I'm gonna probably go into the finale with
No matter where it is,
agate.
or what it is, I'll find it.
Although, what are these? This is the thing, is I just need to grind up these affinities that like are super easy to get. I need to just go kill things that I haven't even touched. You know? Like all this time I could have had some of these things, and it's just because I didn't go beat up a couple of animals.
My power.
Unless it's Corset, because Corset's all G, along with Boreas. Ah, this is very satisfying for me. And actually, what about
Lock released.
the mechanical enemies? Use Poppy Ignition. I mean, at the very least, I do want to beat 9 tonight. I mean, we're more than ready, actually. Nah. Maybe that's what we'll do. Let's just finish up Agate's stuff, and then we'll go do it. All I need to go do is go pick up a few more rocks. And then we're good. One in Gormott, one in the Kingdom of Tantal. Yeah, and I realized that after we did all that work to unlock the different levels of Boreas's affinity chart, that I didn't even level up the skills, which is what when you tuned in. Where's it at? Twin Trunks Hill. Wait, Twin Trunks Hill. Oh, I clicked on the wrong place. Can I go to the lower level, or is it High Tide? Is this Twin Trunks? Nope. Where's Twin Trunks? Bingo.
Long journeys make Tora tired.
Where to, Master Pawn?
Wait. What? So there's one here. Okay, well, in the meantime, let's see. About system is a mishmash of other games, but none have really put them together in this configuration. So at least I haven't had to go through and redesign the core system or anything because of another game. Well, that's good. Also, real quick, I'm gonna close the stream and come back in a little bit. I have to make a quick errand run. There's been an emergency.
I'll be back on in a few minutes. Be right back.